We are at the round of 16 stage of the FIFA Under-20 World Cup here in the capital city, Japan and France.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to Channel Name. Today, we dive into one of the most gripping fixtures of the FIFA U20 World Cup Chile 2025, Japan versus France in the round of 16, a match that had drama, tactical chess, and heartbreak. In this video, we'll break down what happened, how each team performed, key moments, and what it means going forward. Let's get into it. In the knockout rounds, every match is make or break. Japan entered this game with tremendous confidence. They had stormed through Group A without conceding a single goal. Wins over Egypt, Chile, and New Zealand gave them perfect group statistics. France, on the other hand, had a more turbulent route. While they showed flashes of brilliance, their results were inconsistent. They advanced as one of the better third-place teams, making them underdogs in many eyes. So going into this do-or-die clash, Japan were seen as strong favorites, defensively solid, high in morale. But France had the pedigree of intense youth systems, and knockout matches often boil down to fine margins. Japan set up in a 4-2-3-1 formation. The back four included Umeki, Ichihara, Kita, and Kosugi. In midfield, Ozeki and Ogura provided stability, while Saito, Ishii, and Sato supplied the attacking support behind lone striker Kanda. France chose 3-5-2 as their base, showing they intended to be more dynamic in the middle. Their wingbacks and central midfielders had to carry both defense and attack. This tactical contrast meant Japan would try to control possession, press high, and penetrate through the wings, while France would look to exploit space via counterattacks and overloading midfield. The first half largely belonged to Japan. Right from the early minutes, they looked dangerous. Saito and Sato each tested the French defense with attempts from distance and intelligent movement. One standout moment. Around minute 23, a shot from Sato struck the crossbar, agonizingly close. Japan thought they might get a penalty around minute 25. Kanda appeared to be tripped in the box after a pass from Ozeki, but the referee didn't give it, nor did VAR intervene. France had fewer clear chances, but they weren't absent. They tried probing their way forward, but Japan's defense held firm and organized. The 0-0 scoreline at halftime reflected how tight things were, despite Japan's dominance in territory and chances. In the second half, you could see the urgency rising. Japan continued to press, but the finishing touch eluded them. As the minutes ticked on, fatigue crept in. France, meanwhile, became more compact, disciplined, and patient. The match remained goalless at 90 minutes, pushing them into extra time. In extra time, the drama hit its peak. In the third minute of second-half extra time, i.e. minute 120 plus 3, Japan defender Rei Umeki was adjudged to have handled the ball in the box. A penalty was awarded to France. France substituted their goalkeeper, a bold move, perhaps to increase defensive grit. But it was Michal who calmly stepped up and converted from the spot. That solitary penalty made the difference. France took the 1-0 win and advanced to the quarterfinals. Japan's hopes were heartbreakingly snatched away in the dying moments. Even in defeat, there were performances worth praising. Rion Ichihara, a rock in defense. He showed composure, good tackling, and leadership at the back. Japan's defensive solidity to that point owed much to him. Shunsuke Saito / Ryunosuke Sato flashes of brilliance in attack. Saito's early shot, Sato's crossbar strike, and constant pressure kept the French defense honest, but they lacked the clinical final pass. Rei Umeki, the defender whose handball sealed Japan's fate. It's harsh to single him out, but in knockout football, one moment can define everything. Michal, France, the cool penalty taker, the match winner. In cramped, high-pressure extra time, such composure is gold. From a team perspective, Japan's attacking intent was evident. They fired many shots, pressed high, dominated territory, but lacked in decisiveness in the final third. France, disciplined and tactically astute, absorbed pressure and struck when opportunity rose. This match has many lessons, especially for youth football. Marginal decisions matter. An offside, a handball, or a penalty call can swing the game. Clinical finishing separates winners. Japan created chances, but France converted theirs. Game management in extra time is crucial. Knowing when to hold, press, rest, France balanced that well. Mental strength matters. In the dying moments, uncertainty looms. Composure wins matches. For Japan, this loss is painful, but their run with 3 group clean sheets shows promise. If they refine attacking execution and decision-making under pressure, they can go deeper in future tournaments. For France, this result reaffirms their youth development systems. They may not always dominate the narrative, but in critical moments, they deliver. That brings us to the end of this review of Japan versus France in the 2025 FIFA U20 World Cup, a knockout match decided by the finest margins. If you enjoyed this breakdown, smash the like button, subscribe if you're new, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss future match reviews, highlights, and youth football content. Drop a comment below. Which moment from this match surprised you most, or which youngster impressed you the most? Thanks for watching. See you next time on Channel Name, where the next match is always right around the corner.